Hello and welcome to another Team Talk. I am Matt Print from Fitness with Matt. I am a group exercise instructor, a personal trainer and a health and wellbeing coach in the UK. And today we are talking about how to stay young. And I've been a little bit naughty because I've made the title a little bit clickbaity, i.e. something that's going to entice you in and, society is obsessed with staying young, especially aesthetically. So, with all the fillers, the injections, the face creams, all these kind of things. But today I am looking at a more important side of aging. It's how to keep your body healthy, young and active for as long as possible. And there's 5 topics I'm covering today. I'm talking about protein, staying strong, improving your bone density, brain power, and the decreasing risk of disease. Decreasing the risk of disease. Anyway, shall we get to it? Because I'm obviously getting very tongue-tied. So, number 1, it's really important as we get older that we eat plenty of protein. There have been lots of research into this because it helps to retain muscle mass as we get older. It's in the decline after we hit 30 to 35. I am already sadly in my decline, but don't ask how old a lady is, okay? It's suggested that over 70, when you reach over 70, you have 70 to 85 grams of protein daily. Now that is a lot of protein, or at least 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. Let me explain what that means because that was a lot of words. So, i.e., if I weigh 100 kilograms, I need 1 gram per kilogram of protein per day. So I'm 100 kilograms, so I need 100 grams of protein per day. So however much you weigh, it's very easy to translate into grams. Now, most of us aren't reaching even half of that, okay? Protein is a really neglected area of our diet. And people always think protein equals meat. Now we need to think about the environment, we want to stay healthy, but we want the planet to stay healthy, so it doesn't always mean meat. Think outside the box. And also, when you reach 70 plus, your appetite will have changed, your tastes. So you have to be creative with how much you have and split it into small meals throughout the day. But right now we can all start to eat a little bit more protein daily. The average they estimate is about 1.4 grams, 1.2 to 1.4 grams for the general population. So next, stay strong. So as we get older, we want to be independent, we want to be mobile, we want to be moving. So things we can do is resistance training. It's something that not many people are really that comfortable with or enjoy. We all want those dance fitness programs that make us feel good, those aerobics class, running, things like that. But to maintain our lean muscle mass, to stay strong so we can lift our legs, so we can stop ourselves from falling, we need to do resistance training. And when you're reaching those higher age brackets, it can be simply marching with some leg weights on. But the point is, generally, we should all try and lift a little bit heavier. But get support, get advice, get guidance and help whenever you're starting anything new to check your form, to check you're moving well and you're not going to do any damage to your body, even though your body is quite resilient. Now, the name of this muscle wastage, this muscle mass reduction that happens as we get older is sarcopenia. Okay, and as I said before, we reach our peak around the age 30 to 35, but lifting weights will help us to reduce this, okay? And it doesn't matter how old you are, you can start today, okay? But as I say, start gradually and get help and guidance when you can. Number 3, bone density. We need to keep our bones strong. And how do you do that? Weight bearing exercise. So anything that involves you standing on your feet and your legs and moving, dancing, aerobics, running, skipping, little jumps on the spot. These will help to stimulate our bones and help them to stop getting something like osteoporosis and having those brittle bones. Also, once again, resistance training. perfect to help reduce osteoporosis because you're applying force to those bones, making them have to stay strong. Brain power is the next one. So exercising increases the blood flow and delivery of nutrients to the brain. The brain likes that. The brain needs that. Exercise aids memory and cognition, and exercise decreases the number of stress receptors in the brain. I can't say that with my retainer in. It reduces the amount of stress receptors in the brain. So i.e., if you are stressed, it will have less of an impact on the brain because there's not so many sensors, receptors to the stress. So that's a great plus at any stage of your life to exercising. Now, studies have shown, put your teeth in there. Studies have shown, I get really excited. Studies have shown that regular exercise can significantly reduce the risk of developing dementia by about 30%. And for Alzheimer's disease specifically, the risk was reduced by 45%, which is amazing. But there is a caveat. There are no randomized trials, so there's no comparisons to people, like random trials that compare this. So we have to take it with a pinch of salt, but the chances are exercising will have a really positive effect on our brain. We want to stay lucid, we want to stay alert and able to remember things. So keep moving for that. And finally, exercise helps to decrease the risk of many diseases. And here is just a list of some of them. Stroke, coronary heart disease, certain types of cancers, type 2 diabetes, and basically it reduces the risk of death by 30%. Reduces the risk of early death by 30% when you exercise. So, finally, remember, here are some top tips. Investing time in your health is important, okay? We don't think twice when we have to pay for a prescription, the time it takes to go to the doctors when we're ill, the time it takes to go to the hospital when we're ill. And of course, there are times when none of what I'm saying will be the appropriate course of action or be able to prevent what's happening to your body. But there are things we can do to improve our health. So think about the investment in exercise, in your nutrition, as an investment in your health, just like you would when you need to have antibiotics. You just go, I need to do this to get better. So here are 4 top tips. Start small. When you're being active, making any nutritional changes, start small. Make it sustainable. And when it comes to exercise, I'm going to add on make it sociable, because it's really important to stay sociable as we age. 3, make it fun. And 4, include resistance training and get advice and support. I hope those 4 tips are small enough and manageable enough for you to feel like I can take action today, because that's what I want to do here. I want to empower you to live a happier and healthier life. I hope this has made sense. I hope it's made you maybe rethink about aging and staying young, about more than just how we look. It's about our independence, our autonomy. It's about being able to move as we get older. So, have an awesome day. Don't forget, as always, you can find me on social media. Fitness with Matt 1 on Instagram, Fitness with Matt on Facebook. I have a YouTube channel, a TikTok, and a website. So find me there, fitnesswithmatt.co.uk. Anyway, take care. Have a brilliant day. If you have any thoughts, write them below. Love to read what you have to say. So take care. I've been Matt Print. You've been awesome. Goodbye. I make see again.